I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
With my boy Alfred on MrTaliaferro.com.
MrTaliaferro.com.
Like right now, I'm about to go to Walmart.
Just to see you with your logo on your mics.
You're rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.
Y'all go to MrTaliaferro.com. It's going down.
My biggest gift is my voice. It allows me to speak to the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.
So Dwayne Wade has made it clear to the Miami Heat, either you pay me or I will consider weighing my options in free agency again. Keep in mind, D Wade and LeBron James are two of the best at signing shorter deals, giving themselves flexibility and options. Dwayne Wade, though, a little bit iffy because he has a lot of injuries that he deals with from time to time. 34 years old. I don't know if he should be trying to play the field like LeBron James. But anyway, Dwayne Wade had a good season, averaging about 17 a game, about 4.9 rebounds, 4 assists, something like that. Really good season for him. Really good comeback season. Was healthy, played majority of the games for the first time in a long time. D Wade missed a lot of games when LeBron James was in Miami. It was good to see him back healthy. Apparently, he has gotten together his health with Tim Grover. Again, taking his health more serious than he had in years past after LeBron James left Miami. Now we have D Wade, who has the option of, being a free agent again. If I'm D Wade, do I really want to start over? Do I really believe Miami can be a contender? With Chris Bosh and the injuries that he's having and some of the health problems that he's going through. 2 years in a row, Chris Bosh hasn't been around in the postseason, and that was pivotal this year. You have Chris Bosh, maybe this team can get past, Toronto and get past the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm pretty sure that they get past Toronto and they give Cleveland a run for their money. That probably is a 7-game series. So, Chris Bosh iffy. If Hassan Whiteside leaves, big blow on the defensive side of the ball, a guy that was changing the game for your team. It's crazy that D Wade wasn't just a piece to the puzzle. He was the piece to the puzzle in the playoffs against Toronto again. You hadn't seen that D Wade in a few years. If I'm D Wade, do I want to do this again? Do I maybe want to take my talents to, I don't know, a New York Knicks team? And I haven't heard anything about this, but just thinking, D Wade's not going to go to a small market. It's just not him. I'm not saying he's a big market guy, but living in Miami, it's got to be something really interesting from a business standpoint. Him and Carmelo Anthony are really big business guys. So it's got to make something from a business standpoint for him, I believe, to leave more or less than a basketball standpoint. It has to make sense there too, but D Wade's about his business, got his clothing line coming out. Gabrielle Union, in order for them to be together, his kids, you have to think about. So it has to make sense on a lot of levels for D Wade. A lot of people have been throwing out go to Cleveland. That just doesn't make sense. Now, a couple years ago, before LeBron went to Miami, it made a lot of sense to me for D Wade or Chris Bosh to come down to Cleveland. But now, D Wade, a couple years older, it seems like the Cleveland Cavaliers have something with J.R. Smith. And for that team, maybe J.R. Smith is a better player for that team. But I think you got to wait. If I was D Wade, I would take my time, right? If Golden State goes out and gets Kevin Durant and they get theoretically 4 superstars, because I got to call Draymond Green a superstar because he finished number 5 in the MVP race last year. If they go out and get him, I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm D Wade, I would strongly consider, maybe not LA, but I would strongly consider the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's the only way I consider them. If not, I say stick it out in Miami, see what you guys can do in free agency. But y'all got to keep us on Whiteside. And if, Pat Riley's going to make his pitch to Kevin Durant, we'll see how that goes. But if I'm D Wade, you got to see how free agency plays itself out. You got to join one of these superstar teams. I don't know if maybe it's taking your talent to the Clippers, which I think would be a good fit if the Clippers could open up enough cap space to make that move happen. I like that fit better than any of the other fits. Maybe D Wade go to the Los Angeles Clippers, him and Chris Paul in the backcourt. That seems like it would mesh pretty well. D Wade gets along. He's never been the guy. He wants other teammates to take more shots. Trust me, you think D Wade would want to put more pressure on his knees in the regular season? He would love to have a Blake Griffin who enjoys the regular season, enjoys getting the ball, a DeAndre Jordan who wants the ball more. He would love being able to take a couple of nights off to allow those younger guys to get some looks and to get their buckets up in the regular season, as long as he's around for that postseason. So that's a good fit. If I'm D Wade, I'm thinking LA Clippers over anybody right now. But if Kevin Durant goes to Golden State, and you know LeBron James when the Cavs are going to be around in the Eastern Conference pretty much every year, you have to consider going to Cleveland. We know D-Wade won't be the fondest of joining the Cleveland Cavaliers, going to the city of Cleveland when he down in South Beach, been in South Beach his whole life. But it's really what D-Wade wants at the end of the day. It doesn't seem like Miami's going to be able to pay him, and if they miss out on Kevin Durant, it's going to be hard to see them making a team that's around him that's good enough to compete with the Cavaliers. It's all about competing with LeBron James. He's been the staple in the Eastern Conference for the last 8 to 10 years. It just so happened that they had him for 4 years, so they didn't have to compete with him. So it's all about competing with LeBron James in the Eastern Conference right now, finding a team that can match up with them. You can't even think about the finals right now. You got to find a team that's good enough to defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers, the NBA champions now. So that's where I made it from D-Wade. I got a lot of decisions to make in the near future, but I would maybe give free agency a week or so, play itself out, and then make a decision if I'm D-Wade. What do you think about D-Wade's decision? Should he join Cleveland? Should he join the Clippers? Should he go to New York, some of these big premier markets? And then the Cavaliers who've won, and LeBron James, their friendship, good team. Tell me what you think. I go by the name Alfred Teleferro. You are currently tuning in to Mr. Teleferro TV. Now, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. Liking, subscribe, and do whatever you got to do to support me. Thank you so much. Salute. I'm out. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my interview, my performance, or maybe it was a feature story. Now, right now, you can either subscribe to my channel or you can watch other performances. Thank you for taking the time out. It's MrTeleferro.com. After seeing Drake sell 1 million copies, does this change your opinion of Views from the Six? Do you now respect it more, or maybe do you respect it less because people